March 2024, Alexis Lebrun defeated his younger brother Felix in the French Nationals final. As Alexis celebrated on the table, Felix stood frozen, tears in his eyes. How can one moment make two brothers look so far apart? This creates the question if winning matters more than family. The Lebrun brothers were born into table tennis. Their father, Stéphane Lebrun, was once the number 7 player in France, a doubles champion. Their uncle, Christophe Legault, represented France at 3 Olympic Games. So Alexis and Felix had the best possible conditions from the very start. Alexis, born in 2003, started playing at just 3 years old. 3 years later, Felix, born in 2006, followed in his footsteps, copying everything his big brother did. But even then, they were different. Early on, Felix chose to play with a rare penhold grip, inspired by a Chinese coach named Chen Jian, who trained in his hometown. Their contrasting styles would make them one of the most exciting duos in world table tennis, and one of its most intense rivalries. Before they became international stars, they were already dominating France. In 2020 and 2021, Alexis became junior national champion. Then in 2022, he defeated France top player Simon Gauzy to become national champion at just 18 years old. That same year, Felix, only 15, started turning heads on the world stage, showing flashes of genius and confidence beyond his age. Together, they were breaking records and expectations. By early 2023, after beating players like Fan Chendon, Alexis had skyrocketed from world number 1050 to number 19 in just 15 months. Felix wasn't far behind, rising into the world's top 10 later that same year. France hadn't seen anything like it. Two teenage brothers, both in the global elite, training together, pushing each other, and now they were about to face off for national glory. March 2024, the French Nationals final. Alexis Lebrun versus Felix Lebrun. The stadium was packed. The crowd knew this was more than a game. Alexis, the defending champion, came in calm and experienced. Even though Felix was seen as the slightly better player internationally, Alexis was the favorite. Felix had never beaten his older brother before, but at the same time, it felt like it was his turn now, after losing the final to his brother the year before. The match lived up to its expectations. Even though they have different grips, their playing styles are very similar. Fast pace off the bounce, just full sending everything. Alexis sometimes take a step back to get more time for bigger swings. Meanwhile, Felix never leaves the table, which creates spectacular rallies. And then, the final point, Alexis wins. One brother celebrated, the other broke down in tears. It was victory and pain, all in one frame. This moment went viral. Alexis on the table, Felix crying, because it wasn't just about sport, it was about the cost of ambition, even within family. When you see these scenes, it's hard to understand how strong their bond is when they compete together for the same goal. In 2024, the Lebrun brothers were unstoppable together. They led France to a silver medal at the World Team Championships. Then, at the 2024 Paris Olympics, they won bronze medals in the team event. In October, they made history again, becoming European champions in doubles, and later reaching world number 1 in the double rankings. By 2025, the same brothers who once stood on opposite sides of heartbreak now stood side by side as European champions. By 2025, both brothers had reached the top of the world table tennis. Felix became French national champion, finally defeating Alexis in the final, completing the circle. He mimicked Alexis by jumping up on the table, but Alexis didn't start crying. This time, it was more wholesome. It felt like Alexis was genuinely happy for his brother and not taken away by his own disappointment. Two brothers, two paths, bound by family, separated by rivalry, and united by greatness.